Good afternoon, dear friends. First, I would say I'm very happy that this summit finally takes place, even though we all would have liked to be in Mannheim together and making some nice exercises together. So I also want very much to thank all those, and in particular the City of Mannheim, that have made this conference nevertheless possible. Well, looking back to 2020 and parts of this year, they have been quite painful. But at the same time, they have also been a period of big solidarity. And big solidarity thanks to the women and men active in the social economy. And I want to pay tribute to them. They have been fully mobilized to help communities. They have been the best promoters of the values of solidarity, which is dear to all of us in Europe. And here the social economy has always stood for solidarity, but it is so much more than this. It is an inclusive, effective, and successful business model that provides jobs to 14 million Europeans. It also accounts for 8% of Europe's GDP, although GDP, of course, should not be the only measurement, as we aim at concrete and measurable social impact. Social economy is also a pioneer and innovative model that pursues societal goals, ensures participation of workers, and makes an impact at the local level. For years, you have promoted and concretely put into practice the sustainable world of work that people are the more and more calling for. And I think of the current discussions to value the social and ecological impact of companies. The social economy also provides solutions for other societal challenges, like creating job opportunities and easing the access to the labor market integration for the most vulnerable, as well as, for instance, setting up cooperatives to fight precarious work on digital platforms or to buy out failing enterprises to preserve jobs and economic activities on the territory. But this Mannheim summit is also the opportunity to look ahead. Indeed, the economic recovery ahead of us will be transformative, with the new climate targets and the accelerated pace of digitalisation, but also through the implementation of the Social Pillar Action Plan, giving this recovery a strong social dimension. The social economy can help making this transformative recovery fair and inclusive, a recovery that works for people, where the focus is on the stakeholders and not on the shareholders. First, the European Green Deal will create jobs at the local level in domains where social enterprises have experience, like the circular economy, renewable energy production, but also local social services. We need to ensure that these new jobs are quality jobs with adequate working conditions and enhanced working rights, decent wages, including also the right to upskilling and reskilling. Second, social enterprises and organizations will have a role in preparing people to the transformations, in making digital evolutions accessible to all. E-health or e-government are welcome innovations, as long as everybody can enjoy them. Many associations and social cooperatives already help elderly people use the internet or support children without IT skills or equipment. In this period of major transformations, and with a view to tackle long-term unemployment, I also want to underline the contribution of the social economy to bring people back into the labor market. This crisis is leaving many people without jobs, without prospects, and mainly young people are in this very dear situation. But also long-term unemployment will further increase and aggravate social exclusion. And therefore, social enterprises can offer them a future in our societies by providing jobs at local level and exploiting each specific territorial potential. Those are ambitious missions, and I'm aware of the many obstacles social economy actors face to achieve them. Funding is one difficulty, access to the market or to public procurement is another, just like the limited visibility of the sector. Let me tell you today that the European Commission is determined to help the sector overcome these obstacles and create the conditions for new developments. We will present by the end of the year a dedicated action plan for the social economy, an action plan that must give the political signal that social economy is not a marginal sector, but a key solution to our social and economic challenges. Social economy is a modern, effective, inclusive, and innovative business model active in huge variety of economic activities, capable to work with the public sector as well as with the mainstream business. It is as well a deeply rooted network of different organizations active on the territory, helping and supporting people and communities. I will go through some features of this action plan, which aims at the boosting the creation of social economy ecosystems and the definition of key enabling frameworks, policies, and investment. Let me just say that social economy is one of the 14 ecosystems the Commission has identified to develop our economic and industrial policies. And this is, in my view, an important political signal. First is raising awareness about social economy. Young people, for example, can be keen to become social entrepreneurs, but sometimes lack the skills or the confidence to take the plunge. We will work on this because young people deserve meaningful job opportunities. A second priority is to work on access to finance and funding. The Commission estimated that EU social enterprises will suffer a 6.7 billion euro financing gap in the next 7 years. We will be able to bridge part of this gap with EU funding from the InvestEU program, for example, but we will go further and work with national and regional authorities, as well as private financial intermediaries, to make the environment investment friendly. Member states have to make the best use of available structural funds, as well as the recovery and resilience facility resources, to include social economy in the implementation of their national plans. We will also have to improve knowledge on state aid with respect to funding social services. And finally, we will have to further exploit the potential of social impact bonds, which are proving successful. Another priority I want to mention is the access to market. Public procurement is a good example. It is still clearly underexploited. We will work with administrations and social enterprises to improve this situation. We need to raise awareness and knowledge about the important potential of socially responsible public procurement. We will also help enterprises enter in public-private partnerships so they can grow and develop their relations with other economic actors. And the last point now, on the international dimension of the social economy, the European Commission is very much dedicated to support partner countries in developing their own social economy infrastructures. This is the case in the Western Balkans, but also in the context of our dialogue with the Mediterranean countries, and not to forget our cooperation with Africa. Be it employment or vaccination, the challenge is the same. No one will recover until everyone recovers. Ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, I want to finish by stressing that the social economy should have a seat at the table when discussing all of our policies. We will listen to you when we are finalizing our action plan for the social economy, because the social economy, it's your economy, it's your daily business, and therefore your voice has to be listened to. And by the way, when I look at the different seminars and panels, there is a great variety of issues which are addressed here and which are, I must say, extremely inspiring. I mentioned the Green Deal, but there is more than this, more that you will discuss in this conference. There's gender equality, health or housing, long-term care, as well as child care. There is a lot the social economy can do with housing cooperatives to help people affected by homelessness or poor housing. As our study on the impact of the Social Business Initiative and its follow-up actions shows, real progress has been achieved since 2011. And now we have to build on these achievements and promote innovative and creative ideas in many fields and actions. Today is a great opportunity to put the social economy where it belongs, right at the heart of our collective action, with the aim to build a fairer, more inclusive and sustainable society. And this is a very special momentum for, and I quote the Council conclusions of 2015, for the promotion of the social economy as a key driver of economic and social development. We should not miss this great momentum. Thank you very much and good luck to all of you.